Hi everyone, my name is Jackie and welcome to my channel, Books, Board Games, and Ball Gowns. Today I'm going to be doing a book review of Fire and Stars by Audrey Coulthurst. This will be a spoiler-free review, so feel free to stick around through the end. So if you're wondering what my thoughts are, the general synopsis of this book, stick around and hear my thoughts. The premise of the book is basically Princess Denalea of Havemont has been betrothed to Prince Dandelimon since she was a kid. Also, since she was a child, she has had fire powers. Having magic is viewed as evil in Thandelimon's kingdom of Mineria, which also, if I'm pronouncing any of the names wrong, I am incredibly sorry. This is how I pronounce them in my head, and so there we go. Basically, Denna's mom tells her that she needs to hide her ability, and over time it will go away. Well, unfortunately, when she gets to Thandy's kingdom of Mineria, her power has not gone away over the years, and it actually becomes stronger and more volatile while she is in Mineria. The kingdom of Mineria is known for its war horses, and because of the kingdom that Denna comes from, she never learned to ride horses. So obviously, if she's going to be the future queen, she needs to learn how to ride. So of course the person to teach her is Mare, who is Thandelimon's sister. Mare is very much an independent person. She has no desire to be a princess, really. Very early on in the book, there is an assassination, and it throws the entire kingdom into turmoil, and there's some dispute within the king's council on who may be behind it. Some think it was magic users, some think it was another kingdom. Neither Mare nor Denna are completely convinced that either one of those is accurate, and so they basically team up to try and figure out for themselves who was behind this assassination. As they're working together to try and solve the assassination, and through the writing lessons and the other time that they spend together, of course they end up starting to develop feelings for one another, which is obviously a problem because Denna is betrothed to Thandy, and there's nothing that can be done about that. It is part of an alliance between their two kingdoms. So it's not just a sorry, I don't love you, I love her kind of thing, where they can just break it off and everything's fine. The girls try to deny their feelings for each other due to their duties to the kingdoms, but obviously the heart wants what it wants. Basically, they have to decide if they will do what is right for the kingdom or what is right for their hearts. So that's basically what the book is about. I rated it 3.5 stars on Goodreads. Well, I wish Goodreads would allow half stars, but whatever. A couple of things that I liked in the story were that for any of the characters, sexual preference is not an issue. It's not a taboo thing. And that's the thing, is that in our world, it shouldn't be a taboo thing either. But for some people it is. That's a whole different subject. I'll leave it at that. I also really liked that there were differences between the kingdoms of Havemont, where Denna is from, and the kingdom of Mineria, where Thandelimon and Mare are from, in that Denna has an older sister. Because her sister is older, she has always been next in line for the throne. Didn't matter their gender. The firstborn is the one who will inherit the throne. In Mineria, they want a male heir. So Mare is older than Thandy. However, because Thandy is a guy, he will inherit the throne. So it was good to see those types of differences in the kingdoms. I really liked that the relationship between Mare and Denna was a slow burn. There was no insta-love in the story at all. A little bit of insta-attraction, some insta, I have some feelings but I don't really know what they are kind of deal. It was really nice that it wasn't Denna arrives in the kingdom and they lock eyes and like I knew I was in trouble from the minute I set foot in Mineria or anything like that. So it was really nice that the story wasn't bam, they fall in love. A few things that I disliked about the series was that it was slow at some parts. I never had the urge to just set it down because it was too slow, which I have had that issue with books in the past. However, it was a little slow and I wasn't really on my seat wondering what was going to happen until the last couple of chapters. The only other thing that I didn't really like was I feel like I've read a lot of the magic is forbidden, magic is evil kind of trope. so I'm getting a little tired of that. Overall, I really enjoyed this book and I would recommend it to others. Like I said, it's a nice slow burn romance and the characters are very well written in my opinion. So I would definitely recommend this. Like I said, I gave it 3.5, 3.75 rating. So feel free, check it out. Again, it is Of Fire and Stars by Audrey Coulthurst. And additionally, I love the cover of this. I talked about this when I got this book in the December Owl Crate, but this is just, it's a really beautiful cover and it really grabbed my attention, and between the cover and the basis of the story, it made me want to read it right away. So I have not had this for very long, and I read this in only a matter of a couple of days. The book is almost 400 pages, and I just thoroughly enjoyed this book, so I would definitely recommend it. So definitely check this out. I would highly recommend it for anyone who's interested in a non-traditional romance story. That about does it. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch my videos, and I appreciate all of you, and I will see you soon. Bye! I'm good. I didn't just almost drop my book.